there. So welcome to week 4, assignment 3 feedback. So Benjamin, really great job. This already hits it out of the park for me. I think there's definitely a sense of mystery to it. You definitely brought in a sense of the film noir genre. So I think that you've done a really great job of combining shape with color in order to evoke this moodiness of mystery. So really stellar work. Let's see who's next. Okay, Kristi, let's take a look. So spring, you want to make sure that you're including the entire palette. Right now we only see 12 colors. You want to make sure that you have all 16 colors there and that they're reflected in the design. You want to refrain from using the 5-pointed star, so I would just stick with the flower shapes. And thinking about an informal composition, which I think would work with this spring design, I would consider clustering a bunch of flowers kind of in the bottom diagonal of the design and letting the top area just be open sort of air or space. I would also consider lots and lots and lots of flowers, different flowers, changing the opacity of flowers so that we can kind of see through them, allowing some of them to be cropped off by the edge of the composition. So we get this idea of a field of flowers in the bottom portion of your design. So really just taking what you have, continuing to copy and paste these shapes, using the color from your palette in different variations and different opacities, and overlapping the shapes so that we get an abundance of flowers in an informal composition. So Katie, really great job. My recommendation is to, rather than using this dark violet outline around all the shapes, thinking about the outline being different colors for different objects. So a green shirt would have a different color outline, have a darker green outline. The yellow of her hair would have a dark yellow outline. So using outline but not the same color around all objects in the foreground, varying the color of your outline. And then I would add more of these kind of burst shapes to her hand area, so it looks like she's kind of holding these kind of magical elements in her hand. And just continuing to run with it. I think you definitely have a strong sense of how to draw using the software, and I really love that you're using that in your portfolio. Kirsten, let's take a look. So you want to make sure that you're adding the descriptive term in the right white space here so that we know what we're looking at without having to refer back to your writing statement. So adding that into the design. I know that this relates to sort of the fiery elements, so I'd like to see even more pointed shapes in the composition so that there's more dominance, more of a reliance and more dominance of the red hues or the warm hues from your palette. Right now there's a lot of green and a lot of blue, and you want those to be small elements that are just kind of peeking through the warm shapes that evoke your descriptive terms. So thinking about the negative space just being small areas behind lots and lots and lots of these red, fiery elements.